Hey traders, welcome back. As you can see, here we are on the silver chart or XAGUSD chart, and it is 4-hour time frame. As I told you in my previous analysis, I told you that we have a trend line in daily time frame. With the break of that to the downside, we will have a sell position, which the price did not break this trend line, not in daily time frame, not even in 4-hour time frame. Okay, so instead it made some shadows here. So we can extend the trend line like this, but I wanna delete this trend line because I think it is not actually true anymore. I just think like that, okay? And after the price couldn't break that, I did delete that, and we are just gonna trade with other trend lines like this one here. We have a trend line with 2 touches on that. If the price can break this trend line to the upside and close a candle in 4-hour time frame up there, just 4-hour time frame, not any other time frames, then we can have a buy position and set our stop loss and get our reward. But if we check daily time frame, let's see if we have anything or not. You know, we have this support again. I deleted that in my previous analysis. Yeah, you know, you can see the price is reacting to this support and it is making some nice pin bars, showing that buyers are actually ready to buy silver somewhere here. Okay, you can see some pin bars on this one here, and the recent one, this one. Okay, the yesterday's candle. If this trend line can be broken to the upside, that will be a confirmation for us. Actually, in 4-hour time frame, it will be a confirmation for us to enter a buy position and actually trade with that. And sorry, on weekly time frame, if we check that, we don't have anything special. Just, you know, some resistances that we have this, you know, I just draw the most important ones. Okay, I can draw some, you know, a lot of resistances here, but you know, and none of them can be important, but these are one of the most important resistances in front of the silver price. Let's check lower time frames like 1-hour time frame. We don't have anything special. Trading silver is really hard, you know, compared to gold and other forex pairs and crypto. It's really, you know, some noisy candle with a lot of shadows from upside and downside. You know, it can easily touch your stop loss, really easily. Okay, and yeah, it is really hard to trade on silver. Let's check 15-minute time frame. You know, we can actually imagine a trend line here like this one, which was broken somewhere here or even here, and we could have a sell position here and get our reward on 5-minute time frame. We don't have anything special, you know, some small positions we could make like this one or this one here, and you know, some positions here on 1-minute time frame too. But 1-minute time frame is something else. You know, my favorite time frame. You know, you can have lots of trades, and when actually positions like this touch your stop loss, it's okay because you're gonna have winning positions too. And actually, like this one here, you know, we could enter buy position, set our stop loss below the candle and get our risk to reward too, and even more than that, of course, more than risk to reward too, and lots of positions in the past of the market. Thank you guys for watching this part and today's analysis of silver. Let's move to the next part, the education part, and also see the yesterday's positions too. Guys, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more daily crypto and forex analysis, and also leave me a comment and tell me your ideas about the future of silver or XAGUSD in the upcoming days, and if you have any questions you can ask me in the comments, and I will be happy to answer them. On the first position we did have a trend line like this, a small trend line or a compression. It is actually 5-minute time frame, and this trend line can be for 1-minute time frame, but we could also enter buy position on 5-minute time frame too, entering here, putting our stop loss somewhere safe and looking for our risk to reward 2, which the price gives us something around risk to reward 5. And let me tell you that at the beginning that it doesn't mean that we should take all that risk to reward 5 on this position. It means that this position had the potential to give us a risk to reward 5. Okay, some people close it on risk to reward 4, some people close it on 3, some people close it on 2, and some people actually don't close it. We also had an opportunity here too. With the break of this trend line somewhere here, we could enter buy position, set our stop loss and get our reward too. We had another trend line here like this one with 4 touches on that. It was broken somewhere here, but I am not interested in these kind of positions. The direction of the trend line is downside, okay, to the downside, and a break out to the downside with a trend line to the downside is not my favorite. Okay, I am interested in these kind of trend lines. The price is going up and makes a correction, I make it down, actually downside trend line like this, and the price breaks it to the upside, okay, opposite ones, like a trend line to the upside breaking to the downside. Okay, like if I can actually, why is it like this? Oh my god, what is going on here? Okay, what is going on here? It's not actually clickable. Okay, let me draw that for you. We have this trend line here, broken here. We could enter sell position, set our stop loss up of the candle and get our reward too, which the price gives us our reward. Okay, and I wanted to show you this one. The price is going up, a trend line to the upside, the price breaks it to the downside, opposite ones. Okay, I'm interested in these kind of trend lines. On the third position we did have this trend line with 2 touches on that, a trend line to the upside and a breakout to the downside here. So we enter sell position here, put our stop loss up of the candle and look for risk to reward 2, which the price falls and falls and falls and until it gives us a reward of 19 somewhere here, which is a really fantastic reward. And also when you see these shadows from downside, pin bars here, okay, you can risk on that and actually enter buy position, but I don't actually do this kind of risks, but you can actually enter with the break of this trend line too. You connect this one to this one and it gives us here, when we see that small shadow to the, let me clean it first. When we see that small shadow, we extend the trend line until we see this candle is also a shadow, so we extend it again until this candle breaks it to the upside strongly and without any shadows from upside, showing that the buyers came in, and we can risk on that and enter buy position here, set our stop loss below the candle or somewhere safer and look for risk to reward 2, which the price of course gives us our reward somewhere here. I didn't enter this position, let me tell you that. On the trade 4 we did have this trend line, which it was like this at the first look. Okay, you connect this one to one of these and it gives us here, when we see that shadow we extend it and it was broken here, so we enter sell position, put our stop loss above the candle or somewhere safer or even very safer, and look for risk to reward 2, which the price gives us a reward of a bit lesser than 3, somewhere here. On the trade 5 and the last one, we have a small trend line here with 3 touches on that. Touches are important, okay, not a small or big trend line. Touches on a trend line are really important. The more touches on a trend line, showing that that trend line is true and we can actually risk on that with more safety. It was broken here or here, it's actually no difference where you enter. You enter somewhere here, put your stop loss below the candle and look for risk to reward 2, which the price gives us our risk to reward 10 here. And as I told you in the first position, it doesn't mean that we should take all that risk to reward 10. Some people close it in 5, some people close it in 2, some people close it in, I don't know, completely 10, you know. It depends on the person and actually his behaviors and emotions at that time. Okay guys, thanks for watching this video and this part. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to leave me a comment and tell me your ideas about the future of silver or XAGUSD in the upcoming days. And if you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.